What's your thoughts on that? The All Star that we have coming in, with the way they selecting. Got Ant Man that didn't make the All Star team, which is crazy to me. I don't know what to say about this NBA right now when it comes to this All Star weekend. I'm not a fan of it, especially the dunk contest. I don't know what's going on. Any thoughts on this All Star?
Garbage. Garbage. That's what it's turned out to be. Garbage.
That's three
I
badges.
wish, man, Moss. Back in the day, it was East versus West. Of course they joked around, laughed around, had they fun. But come that fourth quarter, when the game was on the line,
Ball game.
the best of the best players in the world competed and were competitive. And we don't see that anymore. These stupid formats, man. What are they doing? Team LeBron versus Team Giannis, Team Curry versus Team LeBron, Americans versus the world. Man, stop it.
Kobe
East,
rolling over in his grave right now.
man, he probably doing backflips. But man, listen, East versus West. I don't know if it's just this generation of players. They're not as competitive as the guys we saw. I know as the guys I saw growing up, they missing something, man. This is not. I don't get excited about the All Star game anymore. I used to want to see Tracy McGrady and Kobe Bryant go at it. Vince Carter, Ray Allen go at it. Kobe versus Bron. Even though Bron waved the white flag, Rob. You can't deny that. You can't deny that, my guy.
Castle.
But it's just not the same, man. I'm not excited. I used to couldn't wait for All Star Game weekend. Now it's just like whatever.
I'm looking for the nearest college
100,
basketball.
100%. You go back in the day, and I'm not talking the 1950s. There's some of those All-Star games in the 90s that never hit 100. And you're talking the Jordans, the Birds, the Magics. These teams weren't even scoring 100 points because they played defense against each other. They wanted to win this game. Now, what does it matter? There's no rivals between the two conferences anymore because you got players from all over conferences playing on opposite teams with each other. You don't have Michael, Scotty, Dennis Rodman, Reggie Miller, names of who AI. You ain't got none of them on a team together. You would have Michael on one team and Scotty on another. What are we doing? Well, what happened to East versus West? You want to break it up into more and make it more of a tournament style? Fine. There's two divisions in each conference, right? An all-star team from each division. You want to do something different than East versus West. There you go. Make an all-star team from each division and have a tournament. I don't know. That's just I agree with post game. I like the old style. I don't even care. I can't even tell you when the NBA All-Star game is. I used to be able to have it circled on my calendar. The dunk contest was this night. The 3-point shooting contest, all that was right here. Then we went over and we played the. Yeah, I don't even know when it is anymore.
Yeah,
Nor do I care to even go look it up.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on this, Unc?
I mean, the spectacle called the NBA All-Star is not a spectacle anymore, man. They've lost their vision on what needs to take place on that weekend. It's not what it used to be. I know they're trying to figure some things out, but I think the reason why they haven't been able to figure things out is because the players of today are not of the same mindset that the players of yesterday had. So it's going to be hard for them to come up with any kind of activities, any kind of anything to make the All-Star weekend what it used to be, man, because the players don't have the same kind of buy-in to it like they had back in the days. You know what I'm saying? They looked forward to, even though they might have been friends in the offseason or off the court, every week, week in, week out, these NBA players from they wanted to kill their opponent. They weren't thinking about being chummy with them when they was on the court. They was out for blood. Nowadays, these guys are so chummy and so cool that they don't have that same kind of mentality. I know my man Abdul is saying it's all about LeBron, and LeBron made it this way. Maybe there might be some truth to that, but I just think the NBA players of today as a whole, they really are interested in what the ones of yesterday were like. They're just not like that, man. But I like to see the All-Star weekend get itself together, have something worth watching so that we can get back into it. Because if they don't, eventually it's going to be like the Pro Bowl, and nobody's going to be watching.
Yeah, I agree, man.
The next time I hear somebody say, so-and-so is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA All-Star game, I'm going to slap the hell out of somebody because they scoring 287 damn points. People are scoring 65 points a game. Come on, get out of here.
Listen, I'm still stuck on watching the 1986 All-Star game. You're talking about Jordan, Moses Malone, Ralph Sampson was in that game. Uncle Post, SEC champ.
Was that not the Jordan Dominique dunk contest? 86? That was a dunk contest right there now.
So like just remembering watching that game so much out of like some of the past games, it's just like it's changed so much, even watching it in the 90s to the 2000s. I want to see an All-Star game. Like you said, post game, that fourth quarter, the coach is picking his five. Who gonna run these last 6 minutes so we could get this game in a wrap? It's not about no money. We giving these fans what they paid for. The fans came to see y'all. We're gonna get the fans what they want to see, and you just going back and forth. And me as an athlete, I would love to be in an All-Star game, any kind. It don't matter if it's a rec center All-Star game. I'm coming out and I'm giving the fans a show. And we did that for staff basketball games. Me and Unc played in at St. Stephen's. I never really dunked in basketball games. That was the big thing, and when I got my first dunk, the kids was going crazy. They still talk about it. And I kind of shocked myself in that dunk because I took off and dunked on one of the kids. But respectively, he was of age and, they was talking. So, outside of that, it's just I wish we could get back to that competitive nature with this All-Star game. The late, great Mamba, Zay, I feel you on that, man. He definitely brought that energy to it, man. Rest in peace. And we appreciate what he left the game.